Hey, I just harvested some momones from my momones tree. It's huge. My animal. Oh no, I lost mine. Saved it. So, are you a person that was like me who was afraid to try fruit? I mean, look at this thing. It looks kind of crazy, right? It feels jelly-like. Um, like it could be a chew toy for an animal, like a dog. Uh, that's exactly what it feels like, kind of rubbery-ish. But so I never tried anything new, especially coming here to Costa Rica, because I mean there's a lot of new fruits and vegetables and things like that. I'm nervous of what I might bite into, right? I don't know if I'm gonna be getting sour. I don't want to bite into a lemon. I'm just saying. I don't want my face to get all distorted like. So either case, I'm glad I put that fear aside, because if I never tried a momones, I would be missing out. And I found out, I confirmed with someone that worked at Woodman's in Kenosha, that you can actually get these at the store. Blows my mind, because I don't know how they transport or anything like that, because I mean, it's just different. So either case, these are right off the tree, and we're gonna go ahead and open it right now and see what it feels like and tastes like. And well, I already know, but I kind of want you guys to explore it too. So I use my nail to kind of cut right down the center, and then the rubbery outside pulls apart and reveals this beautiful, well, it's the meat, it's the fruit, it's delicious. Gotta love that. Feed it back to the earth, right? So this is what is actually on the inside. It is moist, it is soft, yet firm, but let's see, like what can I compare it to? Something like, I don't know what I can compare it to. I'm honest. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and open it up, because there's even more. I was so afraid to pick these from the tree, because I didn't know when that timing would be. I never knew. I've never harvested fruit from a tree. Well, I went to an apple orchard once, you know, but I mean, they only open up the certain patches when this season is right to be picked, right? So here I am with this tree, watching these things for a couple of months start to come in, and sorry, I can't hear myself. But then I get nervous, because it's like, well, what if I pick them too soon, you know? It's like I don't want a ripe banana, or not a ripe banana, but a green banana. You know how the flavors of fruits will shift as it matures, right? So I was afraid that I would pick it too soon. But then somebody came over, and they took a whole bunch. And so I knew it was okay. So today, and they're red. You know, they start off green little tiny things, and as they grow, they become ba-ba-bam. I want to make an ice cream out of it. I know ice cream's not like woo-woo for me, but I love it. I mean, I'll create it so it is healthy for me. That's not really possible. It can be less damaging. Not really either, because it's cold, shutting down the digestive system. So ice cream isn't, you know, woo-woo for me, but I'm still gonna try it, so don't tell anybody, okay? This is so good. So anyway, you can see this was that outer piece, and then there's the seed on the inside. Isn't that cool? So you don't want to just bite into it, because you'll get the seed. You just go for the meat. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I have another one. So I'm taking my nail and I'm cutting down. It's like peeling an orange almost, you know, except for there's not that little dimple in the orange. The orange has, so, you know, this is the best way to go about it. And then I crack it open. And this is how I do it. I like to get the whole shabam. I mean, it's you can see the moisture on it, you know? So, okay, so Ayurvedically speaking, my guess is that these are cooling, that they're good for pittas, right? They're good for taming pitta. And if you think about the environment that I'm in, it's hot. It's Costa Rica, right? I mean, look at the sun shining right now. Sure, the rain comes in and kappa comes in, however, every day. However, in general, most of the climates around here is kind of hot, right? We're very close to the equator. So you can look at what grows around you, because that's going to be supportive for you in your environment. Yeah, that's welcome to Costa Rica. The little flies and, well, insects, creatures, anything. So, and it's moist, which is, okay, so let's think about those qualities. So fire, let's think about fire. Fire is hot, it moves, it's kind of oily, it can leave oily. So like when it's coming out through the skin, it's oily, you know, like if you ever look at your sheets and you're a pitta, you can leave like a mark where you sleep on the sheets, right? So that's oil leaking from your body. So pitta, the quality is hot, it moves, it's light, it's dry, it's oily, and there's more, right? So when you look at this, it's moist, which is the opposite of fire, right? Because if you put water on fire, what's going to happen to the fire? The fire is going to go out. So, and it's kind of like a mildish flavor. So the flavor I haven't quite put my hand on, or, you know, like I haven't quite figured out who it would be good for. It might just be tridoshic that way. But there's no like pow in your mouth, you know, and there's no like the astringency or the sour. There's none of that. So, but it's not overly sweet. It does have a sweetness to it, which also, that's where I get a little questionable, because sugar is extremely heating, but yet it's sweet, right? So this, I wouldn't say it's sweet. I would say that it's just mild, and I love that. It's mild. I could eat a ton of these. But there is a slight something to it. And I'm not quite sure what it is. I haven't put my fingers on it. Well, I put my fingers on these. But this is a momones. Momone. That I can't stop eating. So if you're back in Wisconsin, head over to Women's. See if you can pick some of these up. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. They're good. They're really good. Oh my gosh, that totally reminds me. My son, when he was a baby, his first, it was a daycare, it wasn't a school, but his first daycare, the lady was watching him, and she's like, I'm sorry, I wasn't planning on doing that, you know, like eating all these. Okay, it's really good. She's always like, he like makes love to his food, right? And here I am doing the same thing. I'm like humming, 'cause it's good. Mmm. All right, one more before I have my meeting. Here's the momone. It is, I already ate 3, but this is my little batch from my tree. And this is a momone. And it feels very rubbery and like a dog's chew toy. It's funky. Now, if I were to see these things in the store, especially back in Wisconsin, I would have kept on walking right by. Just because of the level of uncertainty of what it is that I'm gonna bite into. That alone would stop me from trying something new. I'll tell you what right now, just because of all the uncertainty that's involved, you just gotta do it anyway. Because if I didn't while I was here, I would be missing out. I would be missing out on the beauty of momones. Momones. Yeah, I'm still learning. So, and this is like the first fruta that I really remember in Espanol. So I'm gonna kind of puncture it with my fingernail to get through it. You don't need a knife, you don't need any tools, you just need a fingernail. And this one's broken, my main one, so bear with me. There we go. And then look